going on, everybody? How's it going? Time to do another rant. Actually, not so much a rant, more or less a question. This goes out to the military men and women. I have a question for you. Where are you? I mean, we know all the facts. Like, we know a lot about COVID-19 now. We know about what the government's doing and everything. And the people really feel like a lot of questions always asked is, where's the military? Where's the military? How come they're not stepping in? How come they're not researching it and doing the research themselves and investigating it and trying to get things right because of the chaos this is all being caused by? And I actually have that same question. Where is the military? Why hasn't the military, after seeing all the evidence across the world, all the scientists, all the doctors, all the research, why haven't you decided to step in yet on this and say, okay, Canada, we feel that the government's overreaching. So we're going to do our own investigation and we're going to look into the facts, and we, the military, are going to provide you the information you're seeking, which is, how bad is this COVID really? Should we really be closing down our local businesses and shutting them down and causing a lot of suicides and children from having suicidal thoughts and the social anxiety and everything and the depression of it all from being completely isolated? So where's our military? Where are you guys? I thought you were the heroes. I thought you were the ones who were supposed to step in when something like this happens. When you have two opposing sides, right? When you have one side of scientists and doctors saying, no, you guys have nothing to fear. And then you have the other side going, oh, you're going to die tomorrow. Where are you? Because right now Canada's confused. As Canadian citizens, we are fucking confused. We don't know what's what. We don't know what's true, what's not. Now we're starting to fight amongst each other. At that point, I think it's time for the military to step in, because we're getting conflicting evidence from the government. Who has been wrong? And there's plenty of video evidence, there's plenty of proof, 100% proof they've been wrong since the beginning on everything, including the numbers. Back in April, let's not forget, I predicted that they were going to use this flu season to amp up their numbers, and look what happened. Even here in Cornwall, we have 0 cases of the flu. It's November. We have 0 cases. But we have 122 cases from all around the surrounding towns and everything. We have I think it's like 122 in Cornwall alone. But now we're in a red zone. Well, we were in an orange zone, sorry. Not a red zone. In an orange zone. We were in an orange zone. It doesn't make any sense. Well, it does. Look what happened in Toronto and Peel. You know, all this is like, this is why I don't understand the military is not getting involved. Okay, because now it's payout day, right? It's everybody's payday is what it is. And that's what's happening with Toronto and Peel and all these lockdowns and all this crap that's taking place in Cornwall. Even Cornwall, we have construction going on all over the city. Where'd this money come from? Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Our mayor made a video one day stating how she had concerns, just like everybody else. Then that night met with the fucking professionals, and the very next day makes another video. Complete switch. We can trust it. We can bring it home. We can, our experts will have it under control. Remember, these are the people that are putting the lockdowns, the masks, the fear-mongering into the Canadian citizens. These are the very people who told you that it was safe to bring it home, it was safe to put it in our communities, it was safe to fucking be around it. But now all of a sudden we're on lockdowns. Now all of a sudden this virus that we had no concern, nothing to be concerned, right? No concerns whatsoever, 0. It was safe. They're now acting as if It's the most deadliest fucking disease known to mankind. We have to lock down and wait until we get a vaccine. We're going to keep locking the provinces down until we get that vaccine. Well, right now, that vaccine, waiting for this vaccine, is causing more harm than it is fucking doing anything. The suicide rate, everything is through the fucking roof. I've said it 100 times. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. They're going through the fucking roof, okay? You people need to wake up to this shit. The ones that are really taking this whole COVID thing seriously, wake the fuck up. Because right now, like, no one agrees with it. And that's why I'm wondering, why our military, based on all of this, how come they haven't stepped in yet? Because now these mayors, these politicians, they're getting the emergency fund, right? So now, big portions, and we're talking billions, is being pumped into these areas, to these town mayors and these town fucking politicians and these city politicians and mayors, right? They're getting all this fucking emergency fund money pumped on them. And you watch, nobody's going to actually, look, they did a video the other day with a nurse crying because, you know, she had, not because she had COVID, she even admits that she only had it for 2 weeks and they were very mild, like she barely noticed. But then it was the after effects. She went back to work and she felt isolated because nobody would talk to her. And you're at work. People are probably fucking working. And what? Because they didn't stop what they were doing because, oh my God, you caught COVID for 2 weeks. That was very mild, by the way. You didn't even notice you had. Oh, I felt isolated. Go to work. You're not there to fucking socialize. You're there to work. You're supposed to be a nurse? Well, now we know why our fucking waiting time's so goddamn long. All these nurses and doctors, they're all expecting once they catch COVID, everybody at work's supposed to fucking lean over them for fucking 20 minutes. Oh, poor you. Oh. They're fucking working. They're dealing with patients. They're trying to get shit flowing because the people are fucking constantly bitching about the wait fucking times. But no. Everybody's got to stop what they're doing for you. And then they show you all the fucking beds. They have it all set up with the fucking respirators and everything. And fucking, they're all empty. But people are rolling around at the hospital on the ground, fucking dying. Yet they're completely fucking, every single fucking bed was empty. Then they finally show someone in the fucking hospital. One person. In a waiting room, in a fucking emergency bed there. You can tell you just brought in by an ambulance. And 4 doctors just walking around. 2 were just standing there talking. The other 2 were just fucking blabbing. This guy's just sitting there in the fucking hallway. And then one doctor walked away and started doing something else. This is why they need the quota system. You think they'd be fucking 4 doctors standing around doing that for nothing? For all that time of the video? No. You wonder why wait times are so fucking long? Look what happened when we had all that fucking clap your hands for the frontline workers. They were making fucking TikTok videos of them dancing around the fucking hospitals and shit. And who's watching the patients? It's all fucking propaganda. So where is our military? That's my question. At what point do they step in and say, okay, you know what? And I'm not saying step in and start making arrests and fucking jailing people. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's clear and obvious we can't trust the media and we can't trust our government. It's been made fucking clear. So we need someone to step up and tell us, someone who we trust, and say, okay, I'm going to do the fucking research for the Canadian people. Because I'm supposed to be the hero for you, stepping in between you against anybody. It doesn't matter if it's even the Canadian government. I protect you. And you all bring great concerns. And like, even what they've been wrong. There's no denying that. So we have to now acknowledge that. All right, let's do our own research. Let's get the Canadian people the fucking knowledge they really need. Is this virus dangerous? Are the lockdowns necessary? Are the fucking masks necessary? What do we need to do? Well, look, I can tell you, and I'm not part of any fucking organization or anything like that. I can tell you right now, just by what I've learned, what I've experienced being really involved in this by research-wise, everything should be opened back up. Schools, everything, okay? We need to just, not demand, but we need to, understand as fucking adults that when you see an old person walking into a store, or they're going to the fucking, coming up to you on the street, or you're going to an old folks home to visit your fucking nana, okay? Put a mask on. Just have some fucking respect, some common courtesy, some compassion. These people, if it wasn't for our elders, we wouldn't have the things we have today. If it wasn't for their parents and their parents and their parents, we wouldn't fucking be here. We wouldn't have the freedoms. We wouldn't have none of this. The phones, nothing. So just put on a fucking mask. Have some respect. That's all I'm asking. You want to walk around, you want to go back to work, fucking just be you again? Do it. But when you see an elderly person, we all know this disease can really affect them. Or if you're around somebody who you know has an underlying condition, like fucking whatever, put a mask on. Just show your friend, show your family, show everyone around that you know what respect is. That's all. Otherwise, let's get everything back open. Kids, barely even affected by this. We're barely affected. We won't even notice we fucking have it. Look, folks, and I know a lot of you are going to say, well, Cole, it's very fucking dangerous. Blah, blah, blah. You want the statistics? Here's the statistics. You have a 1 in 300,000 chance of dying of COVID-19. 1 in 300,000. That's across the board. Did you know that every day that we wake up, from the day we're born to the day we die, every single day, no day gets missed, no day gets canceled, no day gets because of the fucking weather, or no power, or nothing. Every single fucking day. And this, I want the people who are taking this very seriously to listen to this next part very closely, because I'm about to make you shit your pants. Because if 1 in 300,000 scares you, we have a 1 in 10,000 chance an asteroid big enough, fast enough, strong enough to wipe out the planet. Google it. Ask a doctor, ask a fucking astrologist, ask anyone you know who knows anything about fucking space. 1 in 10,000 every day that can come down and fucking wipe out your life, your kids, your fucking parents, your loved ones, your friends, your people who don't even fucking know your neighbors. Gone. 1 in 10,000. So, okay, 1 in 10,000. Everything you know and exist. Hey, you bonehead, get out of the garbage. Bathroom, get to your room. 1, 2. Yeah, that's what I thought, you shit stain. So anyways, 1 in 10,000. Think about that. 1 in 10,000. 1 in 300,000. Which one do you think you should be more scared of? I'm asking everyone. 1 in 10,000. 1 in 300,000 of COVID-19. So, military. We need someone who we can trust to do the research, to do their homework, not be bought and paid for, to really sit down and do it, and then do a conference and tell us your results. I think that'll unify the Canadian people more so than anything else. Is if the military, our top general, steps up and makes that conference and says, we've done our homework. This is the facts. That way, everyone across the board we know it has nothing to do with politics, has nothing to do with politicizing it or fucking turning it into some type of fucking financial gain. Because we know you're the heroes. So we'll all listen to what you have to say. And right now, and I know what you're going to say, but that's a lot of work, Cole. But guess what, guys? The mess that they've created in the political field, the fucking bowl of chaos is just overflowing right now. It's just so confusing. We need somebody to step up, and who better than the fucking geniuses that are in the scientific field within the military? the doctors within the military, these brilliant minds, and whose only care and goal is making sure that their brothers and sisters across the board, doesn't matter what color, doesn't matter what language, doesn't matter where you're from, they're there to protect you, me, our families. So where are you? And for the ones that are even in the lower ranks, you should be up there striking. Hold up signs. We need to get involved. The people need clarity. We are the heroes. And who we're going to listen to you, and it doesn't matter what rank you are, even if you're fucking private. We're going to listen to you before we listen to these clowns who all they do is go on TV and talk fucking talk. They don't look at Toronto. They didn't go and sit down with them and try to discuss that. Look, just even recently, they're fucking being pricks again because nobody's following the rules. Listen, you hissy fit little fucking politician sissies. We're not following the rules because you've made 0 sense. You've been wrong since day one, and everybody's been able to predict what the fuck you're gonna do next because that's how fucking ignorant and stupid what you're doing is. Which is why the military needs to step in. As Canadians, we need to fucking ask our military to step in and just clarify across the board. So that way the government's hand is either forced to show. They're going to be forced to fucking either stop it directly because the military just fucking sold them out. And I know what you're going to, but they wouldn't do that. They're fucking, politicians. Fuck off, okay? Because we just found out here in Ontario, thanks to our military men and women, the heroes, we found out they were fucking being abused. Our elderly were being abused in their homes. Well, not their homes, but the old folks' homes. So don't give me that crap that these fucking politicians wouldn't go as low as to fucking do something. Well, actually, this is even as low. How can you go any lower than fucking mistreated? Knowingly allowing your fucking elderly within your province to be mistreated. That's why we need new leadership, guys. We need someone who's going to fucking step up to the plate. Can't be bought and paid for. We need someone who's going to put things fucking right. Who's going to let the fucking geniuses within the fucking scientific field of our military and everywhere else really sit down and look at the fucking statistics. We need a leader who's going to fucking put the money where it's supposed to fucking go. Look, I don't agree with everything Trump does, but you know one thing I do? I actually sat back and looked at it instead of all the fucking hate and bullshit and mumble jumble that's fucking going on down there right now. I actually sat back and looked at what he's fucking doing, okay? Because of all this military action, bringing them back and the non-fucking sensical fucking spending of the trillions of fucking Americans' monies, the fucking needless wars. Okay, he's able to take that money because of that is opened up a venue, a big budget, a fucking huge portion of money. So he's able to lower drug prescriptions and insulin. Okay, he's taking the money from one place and putting it in another, so that way the American people can have affordable drugs, affordable fucking healthcare, affordable. What he's doing is fucking brilliant as far as that's concerned. And we as Canadians can do that too. But right now, we're putting it in the dumbest fucking... We got hundreds of billions of... Oh my God, leaving our country. Remember, folks, this is the money that we're told we never fucking had. Never had for the homeless, never had for even the vets. The people who fought in World War I and II, the people who fought in Vietnam, the people who fought in every other war since. We never had the money to help them. But now we have fucking hundreds of billions just fucking flying out of the fucking bank, man. Laws need to be put in play so the government cannot dampen within the fucking the budget. They can't fucking dip their little greasy fucking hands in it. Oh, that's my game. But we can't, we got to put that law into effect. No more. Not even me. Even if I was Prime Minister. Can't put my hands in it. From now on, bills only. And whatever's not in the bills at the end of the year goes back to the people. I think we should do that for 4 years. Why? Because that'll help the local businesses that have been shut down. That'll give them hope. Right? Me, the guy that works at the fucking warehouse, right? Puts products, make sure these big fucking box stores get their products. Shouldn't I get something back for all that? Or how about the guy on the oil field? Or the guy in the pipelines? Or the guy that's in the fucking store? Or the guy that's working the cash? Or the girl that's at Tim Hortons? Or the girl that's the doctor over at the fucking local hospital? The people that have been fucking financially burdened by their fucking spending. We should get something back for 4 years. And I think by doing that, we'll stop the government from being able to dip in that pool and take for themselves. We're going to take for ourselves, basically. No more. They keep taking money out like it's a fucking... Can you go to the fucking bank and take out money? No. They shouldn't be allowed either. And if we have to go to the bank for a loan, and we have to pay that loan back and the interest, they should have to too. The government expenditures, I plan on cutting it into half. The government paychecks, you guys already know my feelings on that. I want to drop that. I want to put anyone that works within the government branch at lower ends would be at $450. The ones in the middle class area, like the leaders of those other branches, okay, we'll put them at $550. For the leaders, like the Conservative Party, the Liberal Party, me, the Prime Minister, $650. I think for 4 years, and maybe even longer. Let's see where we are after 4 years, but I think that needs to go into effect. And anyone who doesn't like it and wants to leave their fucking job, no problem. We have plenty of students leaving colleges that are looking for your fucking job. They'll do your fucking job for that price. You know why? Because it pays rent, pays bills, pays the loan back for their college fees. And guess what? They're not going to complain about it. Because they know what it's like to fucking actually have to worry about a bill every fucking month. They're not like you. Don't come from rich billionaire families. Look at Trudeau. Comes from a billionaire family. Accepts a fucking $6,000+ fucking weekly paycheck. Comes from a billionaire family. At least Trump denies his paycheck. He says, no, I don't want it. I'm already a billionaire. I don't need it. That's a lot of fucking money you're getting put back into the system. Hence the insulin and all that, the EpiPens. So why don't we do that? Why don't we move in that direction? Well, we need our military men and women to step up. We need our top general and our researchers to step in and fucking put this whole COVID fucking thing to bed. Once and for all. End the useless spending. End the useless fucking tyranny that's taking fucking place against your brothers and sisters right now across Canada. You have the power to do it. And all we're asking is just to make one conference of the actual facts that the top scientists and doctors within the military, within the system, what you found. And we want the fucking truth. Not asking for much. So, come next election, when you see the list of names and the box you have to check, write my name on the bottom, make the box, and check it. It's the only way we're going to change it, guys. I'm not planning on fucking changing the whole system. The system works. It's just a lot of corruption within the system we need to air out. And there's a lot of things that have been put into law, put into bylaws, put into effect that, quite frankly, are useless, senseless, a waste of fucking money, a waste of time, and we need to stop it. Fuck as fast as we can. Because I know you're sitting at home and you're saying, Cole, this doesn't affect me. I got my nice job. I got my nice house. I got my nice 2 cars. I got my wife, my kids, my family. Everything's great in my life. I got a cozy life. I don't need to listen to this. But you do. You most of all. Because all this money going out, at one point, these lenders, and trust me, I've seen it. I've met people who do this loan sharking business. Okay? And I can tell you right now, these lenders are going to want this fucking money back. And you watch how great the depression we go under is. You wait. That what happened before in the 20s, going to seem like we're going to look at that and be like, fuck, we wish we had that. Because eventually the lenders are going to want back That's going to come from the homeowners. That's going to come from the middle class workers. It's going to come from, oh boy, all of you who are obeying and being obedient and listening to these idiots who haven't even been right since day one, scared of your own fucking shadow, so you allow the government to do what they're doing. Wait, because it's you who's going to be most affected in the end. Guys like me who work their asses off, who aren't in the higher middle class bracket, one, you know, that has that nice big fucking house and 3 cars and, you know, not exactly in the rich 1%, but they're in that high middle class, right? You're the ones who are going to be affected the most. So you keep voting in this liberal government because you think you're getting richer and richer. You will now. The inflation is happening now for you, not for anyone else. That's why we're not seeing it. But in the end, those lenders are going to want it back, and they're going to own your ass. They're going to own your homes. They're going to own your cars. They're going to own everything about you. Unless you, of course, elect someone like me, who can put things right. Put the money where it needs to go, into education, into healthcare. Let's start working on our police force. Let's get our military more involved. Let's get more active. Not just towards bloody wars in other countries and shit like that, but towards the fucking wars we face at home, like forest fires and earthquakes and all of this flooding. And let's get them more involved with the communities. Let's get everybody more involved. The only way we're ever going to achieve something like that is if we have someone more realistic, more logical, and who actually can't be bought. And hi, how's it going? Vote for me. Because the only thing I care about is just making sure that my kids have a good day tomorrow. Make sure they have the things they need. Just like I'm sure that's all you care about. When they offer me to go to that billionaire island, you know who I'm going to send? Maybe maybe our military. I don't know. Because I wouldn't put up with that shit. My top justice girl? Yeah, that's right, I said girl. And that's going to be the one that Justin Trudeau fired. She's coming back. And she's going to be my right-hand girl. She's going to be my hand of God. And we're going to go right through with an investigation with that. All my MP officers, everything like that. We're going to fucking sweep the fucking board. We're going to clean the seats of anything corrupt. And we'll get people in there who want to do the job. Who actually care about the bills at the end of the month. Not like these politicians, because they don't care. They don't even know what a bill is. It's already paid for. They don't even know what a fucking... I'm pretty sure they have their food delivered to them. No. No more. No more. So that's my question. I hope the military can answer that question. Where the fuck are you? Why are you staying in the shadows? Why aren't we seeing you with these protesters standing up going, yeah, we want answers too. The people want answers, that means we want answers because the people want answers, and we're with the people. And like I said, you don't even have to do anything dramatic. Just do the research. Make sure you sit down and then hold a conference and then comfort the people, man, because we're really messed up. Like, nobody knows what's going on. We're all fighting each other. You got this one saying this. They're bashing each other. This is not Canada. A place where we're supposed to be caring about each other. You can't even say one word about COVID or anything American or anything like that because we're fucking all baffled and fucking raged now. We need our heroes to step in and say, we're here to calm you down. Here are the facts. This is what we need to do moving forward. This is what we in the military believe we should do moving forward. And then we, the people, will follow you. Because right now, our politicians are just all over the fucking place. Nothing. The facts, statistics are completely conflicting one another. But you, we trust. So, let's end the fighting, end the discrimination, end all this bickering and debate. Come save Canada. Military men and women, we need you to save us from them. I hope you heard this message. And for everyone else, let's change the future. Because if it was shit yesterday and it's shit today, what do you think tomorrow's holding for us? But that's the one thing we can control, is what's going to happen tomorrow. Vote for Cole Holmes. Write my name at the bottom, make the box, check it, get me into that seat, and let's really change Canada to the 20th century where we should be. Where discrimination, race, language, all this bullshit should be a thing of the fucking past. Quebec getting over their fucking ignorant 200-year-old grudge, the fucking racism against blacks and Muslims and this and that, it's just fucking out of hand. It's stupid. You're all fucking immigrants on my ancestral land. But you don't see me throwing that in your face because I don't see it that way. Unless you got a fucking planet you're visiting, we're all here together. We're all brothers and sisters. Let's focus on how we can get out into space more, how we can get involved in the space race, how we can get involved with the environment and stopping all these forest fires and all this other destructive forces around the world, like hurricanes and stuff, and cleaning up and helping out and save lives. And let's get our military and our hospitals fixed. Let's get the wait times down and the useless fucking stupidity that the police have to go through. Okay, it's not their fault. They have to go through it. And it's because of the stupid quota system. That should have been on the doctors. Let's change that. So anyways, that's my rant. That's going to be it for today. Or my question. Military, where are you?